Maurice here back for another Pop Hack training. Today we're going to talk about the 5 reasons why you're struggling to get your first SMMA client. I know this is a big topic. Okay, a lot of you guys have been in SMMA for 5 months, 3 months, a year, and you still have no clients. Well, I'm going to point out 5 reasons why you're struggling, and then on top of that, I'm going to show you guys how to fix this. What's the solution behind getting your first client? It's really actually simple. Okay, when I first got started in SMMA, I literally grabbed the bulls by the horn and I got busy. Okay, and I struggled too. I bumped my head, but some of the things that I'm going to talk about allowed me to get my first client within 30 days. Okay, and you guys can do the same thing. You just have to follow a proven blueprint. Okay, and if you follow a proven blueprint, all right, you too can get your first SMMA client. You don't have to struggle no more. After this video is done, you don't have to struggle no more. You can get your first client so you can fire your job, pay your bills off, and live the life you've always wanted to live. Okay, so let's get right into this. Let's go over why you're struggling. Number one, you're not taking action. This is huge. Matter of fact, this is colossal. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't do anything, you won't get anything. Okay, if you don't put nothing in it, you won't get nothing back. I see so many people watching YouTube videos, they're consuming the books and the trainings and all that type of stuff, but they're not putting any action behind what they're consuming. You can watch all the YouTube videos you want. Unless you take action, ladies and gentlemen, you won't get a client. And now this is a big one for new people because they wanna get it right. They want to be perfect. They want to don't want to make any mistakes. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to fail your way to success. Let me say that again. You have to fail your way to success. And most of you guys are afraid to fail. That's why you don't have any clients. You want to be perfect. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you something. Imperfect action is better than perfect action. Okay. If you want to get to the top, you want to get your first client, and you want to fire your job and do the things you've always wanted to do, you got to do something. Roll your sleeves up and take action. Plain and simple. No action, no results. It's really simple, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the big one. Okay, this is the one I know that's gonna hit 98% of you guys in your face. You have to get active. Okay, take action. When you consume a video, write down a couple things that you're gonna do and pause it and start doing it. Okay, now here's something else I want to add as a caveat. Okay, to taking action, you want to do it now. Okay, because this will lead to procrastination. When you internalize something, you get a good idea, you watch a good training, act upon it immediately. You will be astonished at how much you get done if you take action now. Okay, because what most of you guys do, you get a good idea, you watch a good training, you watch a video, you say, oh, I'm going to act upon this tomorrow. No, do it now. Act upon it now. Okay, this is huge. This is why so many people procrastinate. When I get the money, then I'll do it. No, put it on a credit card. Do what you have to do now. Okay, that's key. You got to take action now, not tomorrow. Okay, but now. Number two, this is huge. You don't have a set schedule to work your business. Ladies and gentlemen, when you walk in McDonald's, Walmart, Target, your favorite restaurant, Starbucks, if you look on the door before you go in, notice that they have hours of operation. Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you this. Do you have hours of operation that you have set aside to make your cold calls, to talk to your clients, to learn how to perhaps set up Facebook ads, or perhaps talk to your outsourcers, or you're looking for outsourcers? Do you have a set schedule? Okay. You have to have a set schedule set aside to make cold calls. You should be setting aside a minimum of 1 to 2 hours a day to make calls and to work your business. Okay, whether you're sending out cold emails or you're DMing people, you're setting up YouTube ads or Facebook ads to target businesses, whatever you're doing, you have to have a set schedule and you have to work it religiously. Okay, notice that when you go to Walmart, they said they open at 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock. Imagine going to Walmart and they say they're open at 6, but when you get there and you're walking up to the door doesn't automatically open. You bump your head into the glass door because they're not open. Okay. And that's what's going on with a lot of you guys. You don't have a set schedule, so therefore no one can come into your store. You're not making money. You don't have clients. It's because you don't have a schedule to work your business. So what you need to do today is set aside a schedule Monday through Friday, Monday through Saturday. These are the hours that I'm going to make cold calls. I'm going to do outreach to get clients. This is what I'm going to do to get outsourcers or to learn Facebook ads or Google ads or whatever it is to consume the information to apply it. Whatever time you go to work and you get off and you kiss your husband, wife, kids, or whatever, and you eat dinner, then you need to say, okay, at this time, this is the time mommy or daddy needs to focus. Okay, this is so important. I have to focus on my schedule. If you want to get rich, ladies and gentlemen, make $100,000 in social media marketing, you have to have a set schedule. All the top people have a schedule. They have it put in their calendar. These are the non-negotiables. This is when I'm working my business so that I can get filthy rich or accomplish whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. But you got to have a set schedule. You can't be dibbling and dabbling, sticking your toe in social media marketing. This is why 98% of the people online aren't making money. It's because they don't have a schedule. Okay? You have to have a schedule. If multi-million dollar companies like Walmart, McDonald's, Starbucks has a set schedule that they open up, what makes you think you don't have to have a schedule? Well, ladies and gentlemen, you do, and that's why so many people are struggling to get clients because they're not working their SMMA business like a business. They're working it like a hobby. They pick it up when they want. They make calls when they want. They do it when they want. That's not a business, ladies and gentlemen. That's a hobby. And if you want to get paid a six-figure salary, you have to work it like a business and have a schedule. Now, if you want to sporadically make $1,000 a month, then you'll treat it like a hobby. And guess what, folks? It's going to pay you like a hobby. It's time out for playing around in the new year. Let's get serious. Let's set a schedule so that you guys can fire those jobs and you can accomplish what you want in your SMMA business. Number 3, this is huge. You won't invest in yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, it costs to be successful, okay? If you look at most of the people online, the reason why they are not making the big money is they won't invest. What do I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, can you imagine going to have surgery and you come to find out that your surgeon says all I've been doing is watching YouTube videos? I haven't spent any money on my education. I have spent $0 on my medical license. I've just been on YouTube. I've just been getting all the free information. Would you allow that doctor to operate on you? He says, I haven't read any books. I haven't purchased any books. All I do is go to the library and I just suck up all the free information. My heart desires. I don't want to invest in that stuff because it's a scam. You can just do it for free. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what 98% of the people, they won't invest in themselves. The biggest investment you can make, ladies and gentlemen, is not real estate, it's not a car, it's not property, it's not some investment account. It's your mind. Okay, that old cliche, a mind is a terrible thing to waste, and it's so true. It baffles me that people would go and spend $200-300 on coats and clothes and hats and all these things, but when you ask them when was the last time you purchased a course, they say I can't afford it, but yet you got $200 sneakers on. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Or you're spending $200-300 a day, $200-300 a month at Starbucks because every time you buy a latte, it's like $5 or $6, and that adds up over the course of 30 days. But when it comes to investing in coaching and courses, you can't afford it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time out for selling yourself a false dream. If you're not willing to spend more on yourself Then your cable bill, most people's cable bill is about $200 to $300. But you ask them, are you spending more on your cable bill than on your social media marketing agency when you have courses out there from people that have went through blood, sweat, and tears to give you the goods so that you can make tons of money in SMMA? When you see that $300, $400 price tag, you start to think, I can't afford that, Maurice, or I don't want. I can just watch it on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, courses allow you to short circuit your learning curve. That means that you, instead of taking 5 months on YouTube, okay, you can buy a course and get that accomplished maybe in 3 weeks or 2 weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, investing in yourself is the best thing you can do to make the big money. Ladies and gentlemen, I spend thousands of dollars on courses and coaching and events. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what the big people do. Okay, this is how you get to the top of the mountain. Okay, you have to invest in yourself. There's no such thing as something for nothing. There's no free rides in social media marketing. Okay, and I've made multiple six figures, okay, for the last 6 years, ladies and gentlemen, easily. But here's the caveat, is that I've invested. I spent the money. I'm going to continue to spend the money. I never stop growing. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get ahead, you have to invest in yourself. Don't let no one fool you. Okay, yeah, YouTube videos are good. They're great. This is a free YouTube video, but it's nothing like putting having some skin in the game. Get serious about SMMA. Get a coach. Buy courses. Whatever it takes, one nugget in a course can easily make you 100 grand or $1 million or a couple $1 million. Just depends on what type of course it is. You're just looking for that one nugget. Okay. Now here's the common denominator. What baffles me is that people will spend thousands of dollars to go to school to get a degree. And here's some stats, okay? You know, the average public in-state college is about 10,000 a year, okay? And we're just talking about basic universities, public out of state, okay? So if you were in Illinois and you wanted to attend a college in California, it might cost you $22,000 a year. But if you wanted to go to like Stanford or Yale, this is the average, is about $36,000 a year, okay? Now this is to go to school to get a degree to work for somebody else. Now they're spending thousands of dollars, and you guys crack up when you see a course for $1,000 or $2,000 or 100, 300, $400. Look how much people are spending to get a job, and we're talking about maybe $50,000 or $60,000 a year. Here in SMMA, you can make $100,000 to $1 million a year, and you're not willing to spend a couple $1,000s a month on your education to get you to where you can be in the land flowing with milk and honey. You can work your own hours, fire your job, get out of debt, have that mega bank account and the house and the cars and to give back to charities. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for you guys to wake up and get serious about SMMA. There's no such thing as a free ride. If people will spend thousands of dollars to go to universities to get a job, you're going to have to invest money into your SMMA business. It's a business. There's no business that does not have expenses, okay, or where they have to invest, okay, to get the business to where they want to get it. Next, you quitting too soon. This is another huge one. You can't start making cold calls and you do it for 2 days and say, oh man, this cold calling stuff doesn't work, Maurice. I didn't get a client, in a week. This stuff doesn't work. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to give it time. Okay, so many people have been involved with SMMA. They try cold calling, they try cold emails, they try DMing, LinkedIn, and all the other strategies. They tried to set up Facebook ads to attract business owners to them. And because they did not have success in less than 2 days or 2 weeks, or because somebody else hit it bad, they say, oh, this social media marketing cold calling selling stuff doesn't work, Maurice. I'm going on to the next best thing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, did you know the average business takes about 7 years to see a profit? If you were to open up a McDonald's franchise, you would have to work a minimum of 7 years before you got a return on your investment. And I think right now it's about anywhere from $4 to $5 million, and you have to be at least $2 million liquid to purchase a McDonald's franchise. You have to sell a lot of cheeseburgers in order for you to get a return on your investment. Okay. And so when you think about social media, ladies and gentlemen, what I want you to do is to start fresh today. Okay. If you've been in it for a while, I want you to start over today. Okay. And give it time to work. And here's why, ladies and gentlemen, you're learning something new. Okay, and when you're learning something new, you have to get good at it. And so you have to give it time. You have to give yourself time to develop and grow to the person you need to become in order to make 100 G's a year, okay, or 5 G's a month in SMMA in the next 60 to 90 days. It might not happen in 2 days or 9 days or maybe 4 weeks. Maybe it takes you 4 months. So what is worth it? What if it took you 6 months to a year to earn your first $10,000 a month in SMMA? It'll be worth it because most people work for 40 years and never make 10 G's a month on their job. So ladies and gentlemen, give it time to work. Give yourself time to grow and develop and to hone your skills to get good at SMMA, okay? Because it works, all right? You don't have to have any college background or none of that, all right? So give it time to work. Give it time to work. Okay. Don't be a quitter. Quitters never win and winners never quit. Keep that in mind. All right. You got to toughen up. You got to go beast mode on this thing, ladies and gentlemen, because it absolutely works. And number 5, this is my favorite. You don't have a burning desire. Most of you guys' desire is weak. What do I mean by that? You rather watch Netflix than to get on YouTube or to purchase a course. You have to really want to succeed. When you want to succeed better than you want to breathe, then you will be successful. Okay? Most of you guys love sleep more than you love to be successful. Most of you guys love spending money on entertainment than you do on SMMA. And ladies and gentlemen, you have to reverse that. If you're going to make 5 to 10 to 25 to $100,000 a year in SMMA, ladies and gentlemen, you have to want it bad. You have to have a burning desire to say, hey, you know what? I'm sick and tired of being broke. I'm sick and tired of working this job. I'm sick and tired of driving this broke down automobile. I'm sick of looking at my bank account and it only has $100 in it. I'm tired of this. I'm going to get it done. Whatever it takes. When you see the courses, when you see the price of coaching, you say, you know what? I want this thing. I don't care. I'll put it on 30 credit cards. But I got to succeed. And that's the type of passion and desire you have to have if you want to make it. When I got started in social media marketing, ladies and gentlemen, I had a desire. I was sick and tired of working jobs. I was sick and tired of not having enough. I was sick and tired of not driving and going to places that I wanted to go and that I deserve. So I rolled my sleeves up, I got on that phone, and I made it happen. And here I am years later still making 100 G's part-time in SMMA like it's nothing. Why? Because I had a burning desire. And most people's online desire is at a 1. Your desire has to be at a 10 if you want to make big money. So many people are just, oh, I'll just, do it later. I have my job. I have this. Oh, I don't want to make those cold calls. Oh, those people can tell me what. Ladies and gentlemen, your desire has to be at a 10, okay? It has to be able to set a whole house on fire when you enter the building. That's how strong your desire has to be. And if your desire is weak, you won't be successful in SMMA. You will not be successful in SMMA if you don't have a burning, passionate desire. It's kind of like when you see a car, you're like, ooh, I want that. Or if you're a man, you see a woman, you're like, ooh, I want her. Or if you're a woman and you see a man, you're like, ooh, I really want that person, or I would like to be with that person. If you're single, of course. But anyway, you have to have a burning desire. Okay. If you ever wonder why you're procrastinating, why this is not getting done, why you don't have clients, why you allow days to go by and you're not doing anything, you're like, man, this is like my fourth month and I still don't. Your desire is low. You don't have a burning desire. So what I want you to do is get your desire up, set your goals, start looking at the things that you want. Write down how much money you want to make a month or a year. If it's a million, or if it's quarter of a million, if it's 100, if you want to make about 25,000 to 10,000, if you want to live in this beautiful home in a gated community, whatever it is, if you want to retire your spouse or your mom or your dad or whatever the case may be, you want to get out of debt. What I want you to do is look at it every day, because what that's going to do is start to put fuel on you so that your passion and your desire starts to grow. It starts to catch fire. Okay, you can't even sleep at night. You just got to get up first thing in the morning and make cold calls. You got to buy that course. You don't care what it costs. By any means necessary, you want to be a success. And that's what it takes, ladies and gentlemen, to get out of the rut that you're in and to be successful in your SMMA businesses. Okay, so I hope this video has been of immense value to you guys. Okay, what I want you to do is hit the thumbs up, comment below, let me know what you thought about this video. Make sure you smash the subscribe button if this video has been of value to you. And if you guys need help in your SMMA business, make sure you click the link in the description. Guys can sign up for coaching, or you guys most definitely can grab the SMMA Social Media Prospecting Pro cold calling course. It'll help you guys crush it. My name is Maurice. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.